Moody was his name. He said no man beyond this line. Then the women went beyond that line. I saw that these 4 ladies, with whose safety I considered myself entrusted, went beyond that line to get amidships on this deck, which was A deck. Then I saw Mr. Strauss and Mrs. Strauss, of whom I had seen a great deal during the voyage. I had heard them discussing that if they were going to die, they would die together. We tried to persuade Mrs. Strauss to go alone, without her husband, and she said no. Then we wanted to make an exception of the husband too, because he was an elderly man, and he said no. He would share his fate with the rest of the men, and that he would not go beyond. So I left them there. Colonel Archibald Gracie, Titanic passenger, April 30th, 1912. Chapter 8. RMS Titanic, April 15th, 1912, 1:15 a.m. The boat deck on the second-class level was nearly as chaotic as the corridors of third had been. Jostling, bumping, shoving, bruising, and that was only as Kate and the others emerged onto the deck itself. Families were calling for each other. Children were crying, and barely audible over the sounds of all that were the shouted orders of the officers and crew. "Women and children only," one of the officers bellowed. "Get back now, I said women and children only." "Oh, thank God," Kate breathed. "There are boats left." "But how many?" Julia asked no one in particular as they moved farther out onto the boat deck. "Did anybody count the boats earlier? I heard some of the men in the great room talking about how the lifeboats aren't meant to be holding vessels. They're meant to transfer passengers through another ship. There cannot be enough of them for this. Not for all of us." "Does it matter?" Mary Mack replied, quickening her pace. No, it didn't matter. If there was even one boat left, that would be enough, provided they could get on it. It felt like a miracle that Martin had somehow led them up to the frigid, crowded boat deck, moving past the frightened passengers with competence and confidence.